Good morning, good afternoon, good evening if you're in the UK. I think, well, that's getting there, late afternoon. What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Jumping on right now, and as promised, looking through all of your questions, about 1,400 comments from the post yesterday. And as people are jumping on, and I'm going to give you guys a second because it usually takes a minute for the what is it? The notification, there's the word, to go out to say, hey, everybody, Joel's on in the group. And as I said, I'm going to come on here and we're going to talk, and I'm going to do this today, and I'm going to do this again Friday, and I think it's going to take at least that long to go through some of these questions. And we're still going to keep the videos short because I want these videos to be short enough to be able to go back and watch it. So I'm going to try to always keep the videos between 20 and 30 minutes, 30 minutes at the max. So then that way you can always go back and watch it without spending too much time. Plus that just gets boring as well, right? So man, a lot of questions, and I will say, because look, here's the deal: you guys are all coaches, and some of you are newer to the coaching world, but most of you have been around here, and this is probably not your first group that you've been in with the trainer. And but as I was going through all these, and as I'm doing all, I've done over, I think I'm creeping up to over 100 coach calls just in the past month for talking about liift4 and everything like that. And I'm telling you guys right now, and if you've been on my coach call, if you've been on the coach calls, you've heard me say this: is you guys seriously need to relax, man. Like, take a chill pill, because you're gonna give yourself an ulcer just thinking about like going through all these different questions. Just like look, I get it. You want it, and what I love about it is you are so detailed and precise, and you want to know like all of the aspects about it, but it's relax. Okay, that's the first thing I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you that every single day as we go through these, is seriously relax. Okay, I promise you I'm going to answer all your questions, and if I don't answer your question on this video today, then I will sit here and spend a couple hours today going through and answering all the questions that's written down. And then if I answer in the video, then I will say answered in vid, or answered in video. Oh, what's up, Kim Fitzpatrick? She's on here. Hi, everybody. And then I will I'll answer this stuff all throughout the day. So, all right. So a couple general things first. Let's get right to it. A couple general things first that I think are going to answer a lot of people's questions. I'm going to start with the beginning basic stuff about what's happening starting Monday. Okay. So first of all, Monday's workouts start on Monday. The official liift4 program starts on Monday. So, the things that are loaded right now in your bod have nothing to do with the actual program, right? Because you have the program materials, but the actual workouts are not loaded yet. The Ready for Liftoff is there, so you can watch that, and that's only about 3-4 minutes. And then but the video in terms of the how to lift, the lifting 101, I think it was, I forget the actual particular name of it right now, but escapes me. But it's the lifting 101 and how to liift4. That is going to be loaded this weekend as well. Okay, so all the workouts are going to be loaded by week. Okay, so if you need to, and it's the whole point, right? So if you need the flexibility to move these workouts around, that's why we're doing it. So starting sometime Saturday or Sunday night, for the UK as well, in the night. So the whole point of this is for when you wake up on Monday morning, whatever, if you wake up at 4 a.m., for God's sake, it'll be there. So again, relax. Then you can have these workouts there, okay? Now look, that's the plan, okay? Sometimes technology doesn't cooperate. So if something happens and you don't get to do your workout on Monday morning, that's okay, because it's 4 days and you can move the days however you need to. So you're not gonna be behind. There's no doubling up workouts. Everyone put your thumbs up, because when the thumbs go up, that's a pinky promise that you're not going to do any double workouts or anything like that. None of that's going to happen. Okay, so it's all good. I promise you. The Beachbody teams are doing whatever they can to make sure everything is going to be up, as well as make sure everything is normal through your Roku, your Fire Stick, your Android. That's everything will be on the bod. Everything will be on your bod on the app by Monday. And if something happens, we're okay, guys. We're okay. We're going to just do it on Tuesday. Okay? All good. All right. So there's the workouts. That's when everything's going to be up. So check that. And then That is, I know, Aaron, is it Monday yet? Seriously, I know I'm dying right now. I just seriously want it up and just to get going. Because I know, here's the deal too, is that when you start doing these workouts, you guys, like you haven't done these workouts yet. You've done the before workouts, which are shorter in nature, 20 minutes. And then you've done the free preview, which is a longer workout, but that's not even a full workout in terms of what we're specifically working on in terms of muscle groups. So you guys haven't done a full lift4 workout, okay? So I promise you, when you do a couple of them, it's gonna start making a lot more sense about these rest days and additional workouts during the rest days. And the rest of the team, you're gonna see it, guys, I promise you, okay? So, all right, so there's that when it comes to the workouts. Now, in terms of actually going through the fitness aspect, and let's talk about the fitness aspect on it. When we're talking about weights, kettlebells, resistance bands, a lot of people asking about the select techs, the interchangeable dumbbells. I've got those myself. They're great because small, you can get a lot of weight in a small little spot. That's going to be a small. It's not as easy, obviously, a switch between weights. You might have to move and do the quick switch. And the workouts, your longest break is 60 seconds, so it's not a very long time. Now look, if you have to pause for that extra 30 seconds to do the switch, that's fine. Okay, don't freak out. You're gonna be okay. But just make sure that's the only reason you're taking the break. Okay, just to switch. Or taking a longer break is just to switch out the dumbbells or switch out the interchangeable bells. It still works. Okay, totally still works. Kettlebells, bars, all this other equipment. No. Okay. If that's all you have, then like in terms of kettlebells, someone messaged me today asking about kettlebells. Not a lot of people have like kettlebell sets. If that so happens to be you and you have those, that's fine. I would prefer dumbbells just because kettlebells put different type of strain on your wrist when you're doing exercises and things. They're meant for more swinging and different types of movements. You can use them, but I would prefer dumbbells if that's possible. The resistance bands, a lot of people asking, let's see, okay. The resistance bands, people are asking, can you get the same results on the resistance bands? The answer to that is not. We're gonna just say no because we never tested the entire program using resistance bands only. That's not the point of the resistance bands. The bands are meant to be an additional if you need them, if you travel, and if you don't have enough dumbbells, you can do that too. But try to use dumbbells as much as possible. Okay, so that's from the fitness perspective. The whole point of these workouts, guys, is at the end of these 30 to 40 minutes, you are smashed. Okay, when you get into these and you got a little taste of like a burnout round. On chest day, but I promise you, when you get into the full workouts, you're going to see this. So again, just wait till the workouts come in to start making decisions about what other things you need. So I know that everyone likes to plan, and I know you like to plan your week out, and that's okay. That's okay. But seriously, let's just plan Monday and Tuesday in terms of the workouts first, and then we'll talk on Wednesday and see how you feel. Okay. I promise you, these workouts. You guys, I did legs yesterday. I took some social media people, influencers that came over here and worked out with me down at our place here. And you guys, I'm sore today. Like I did the week 1 leg day, like week 1. Okay, there's no such thing as graduating. It's just weights and it's cardio. It's HIIT. Like you're always seriously sore. Okay, it's good. It's a good thing. It's all good. I love it. So yeah, look, the whole thing about this, now I know how I feel. You guys, look, liift4 is, I get it. You guys are coming out of something that was very strict, very regimented, and now we got this guy saying, hey, look, work out less days, less time. You get a cheat day, and you're still going to see results. So I get it. It's like this mental shift. You guys, you have to remember that this is different programming. This is different type of training. Just because you're holding a dumbbell in that program and this program does not mean the same thing. Okay, it's like you just can't compare the two programs together. It's not doing justice to either one of the programs. So we always say trust the process. I've discovered that we say trust the process for you. Okay, as a coach, it's not the people at home. Because just remember my little side note here, real quick. Just remember that. 80% of the population that are not working out right now, when you tell them that it's hey, look, by the way, this workout's only 4 days a week with 3 days off and you get to have a cheat day, they're not going to be like, well, what else do I need to do on those off days? They're going to be like, cool, that's awesome. Like, think about who our audience is, right? Think about who we're talking to and everything. They have no clue. They're not going to compare it to 80 Day because they didn't do 80 Day. And they're not going to compare it to another program because they didn't do any of the program, right? That's the whole point. Like, we were trying to get people to exercise. And so that's what I want you guys to do, is trust the process and try to wipe the slate clean, as hard as that is, to wipe your slate clean and come into this with just an open mind and understand that I'm not going to steer you wrong. I'm not going to do anything to throw you off and make you worse. Okay. Promise you. Okay. So I'll tell you pretty quick which one's lighter. Okay. Some are 10, some are 15, some are 20. So, and the colors are always different. So just try it. Do a bicep curl real quick and you're going to find out pretty quick which one is heavier, I promise you. Basic stuff, right? Simple stuff on this one. Let's see, that's nutrition. I want to get into, let's see, making sure. Okay, so that's the fit. That's from the workout perspective. That should pretty much cover all of the actual workouts themselves. Just do the workouts whenever you want. There's no time to do there's no particular time to do the workout, because remember, the point of this is just to get it into your brain, into your body, whenever it works, whenever it's convenient, whenever it's flexible. From the weights also, because that video is not going to come out till the beginning of this week. I said it in a lot of the B4 workouts, and I've said it in a lot of other stuff, but just let me reiterate it. In terms of weights to use, ladies between 5 and 20s, have them ready to go. Guys between 10 and 30s, have those ready to go. All right, just have that going, and then I promise you, as we go through the workouts in this program, I tell you, this is the cool thing about this, the way we film this one, is I'm not focusing on the workout itself in terms of me doing it, because I'm not. And I believe there was a lot more value in doing it this way for this particular program. So I really wanted to have this come across as a personal training session, where you're feeling like you're getting a personal training session, because that's where value comes in, right? So I'm able to give you a lot of cueing and a lot of coaching tips and everything, and I'm going to tell you exactly how you should be feeling it, where you should be feeling it, when you should be feeling it, and if you're not feeling it, what you need to do in terms of weight selection. Okay, so you're going to be good on that one. So just have the weights available, and I'm going to tell you throughout that. So again, just trusting the process, understand that I'm going to tell you exactly where you should be feeling it and how those weights are. So 5 to 10s. 5 to 20s for women, 10 to 30s for men, depending on your fitness level. Just have them ready. And then week 1, we're going to get it all figured out. And you have your weight tracker to write down the workouts. You guys, those are not by workouts. Those are by muscle groups. And I wanted to keep it, again, as simple as possible. That's why it's just a 1-page weight tracker, so you can see nice and easy how your weight progresses for each exercise and muscle group. Okay, so that's why we do it. It's going to change every time you do the workout in terms of where that particular exercise is. That's okay. It's just 1 page. So you're going to be able to find it a lot easier from that aspect of it. I like to keep things simple if you haven't figured it out yet. All right. So let's see. That's from the fitness part. Okay. So from rest days, let's talk rest days for a second. Again, relax. And don't overthink the rest days, okay? Let's just do this. Let's just do it this way. For the purposes of a test group, I want you guys to do everything you can to stay away from, well, one, you have to stay away from any weightlifting workouts during those rest days, okay? That is the whole point, is to give your body 2 things on the rest days. To give your body the actual time that it needs to rest and recover and heal, because you're going to be lifting heavier than, for most of you, you're going to be lifting heavier than you ever lifted before. And for a lot of you, even if you have been lifting heavy, you haven't been lifting this style and this pace. So you're going to need to give your body the rest that it needs and your muscles the time that needs to recover. So those 3 rest days, no weightlifting, okay? Deal? That's how it has to work. And also, you want to stay away from higher intensity workouts as well, if possible. I know there's a lot of group exercise instructors in here, and so they're like, well, what do I do about that? Well, you got to move your days around if you need to, but just look, be smart about it. If you have a certain day where it's like full body hit day in week 2, or it's week 2 leg hit day, then you may not want to back to back that with a bunch of group exercise classes. Okay, so move your days around as you need to. Again, that's the whole point of this, is giving you the flexibility. For the rest of you, if you're not teaching group exercise classes and you're just like, well, what other cardio programs can I do? What other cardio workouts can I do during this? Don't. All right, let's just make this simple. Don't. Just trust me and give this a shot to push yourself, kick your own butt for these 4 days. Give yourself the rest, and don't do these, and even right now, just like, don't think about it. Don't think about, okay, what am I going to do these extra workout, these rest days? I have to push play on something. No, you don't. If you push play on anything, you guys, I promise you, it needs to be yoga. Okay, it needs to be a stretch. You've got to do some sort of stretching, especially when you try to bend over and tie your shoes or lift up your arms or wash your hair. If you're not feeling this stuff, guys, then we know we got to amp up some weights for the next time. And then you are seriously, do some yoga. There's be 2 stretching workouts that come out with this program where we're doing like a static stretch, and then we did some rolling and dynamic. They're only about 9-10 minutes long. I wanted to keep them short. And if you need more, the first test group that we did with this, I pushed them out into yoga, man, and a lot of people really enjoyed that. So yoga, plyo, like anything that will work your stretching and flexibility. Okay, go do that, and then on top of all that, go live your life outside. Summertime, get outside. Especially if you're on the East Coast or something, and we live in a spot where it's always nice, but most of you guys don't. So go outside, for God's sake. And if you like to run, go run. If you're training for a marathon, this program totally works for you. You just need to, again, change your days around, because if you do your long runs like on Saturday, for instance, then don't do leg day on Friday. That's a bad idea. Okay, so just move them around however you need to. All right, so again, very, very simple. You're good on that one. Robin, core exercises. There's a core component in every single liift4 workout. So no, don't do extra core. Again, you guys, don't overthink this. Just remember, let me say it this way. This is an all-encompassing program. We're not missing anything, okay? That's the point. There you go. It's really that. Okay, I think that's the rest days. I think I covered the rest days. Let me see. I want to make sure. Okay, I think I covered all the rest days. For you guys that are having a lot of questions about what specific workout structure every single day, you guys, you don't need to know that. I know you want to know that, but you don't need to know that. Just chill, just wait for the program to come out. I'm going to tell you that day it is. What that day, every day we come into it, you're going to know. And then I promise you, within the first week, you're going to get a nice little sense of it and everything like that. But it's not going to make any difference if you know what's coming or not, because no matter what, it's going to kick your ass. Okay, that's the point. Otherwise, what is the point? Okay, 30 to 40 minutes, we get in, we get out, we get done, we live our life. There we go. Okay, Dana and Joel, we trust. That's pretty funny. You guys, and I know there's a lot of people that have trouble resting. This is your out, this is your release. And so just understand that I'm not telling you to not do anything, okay? Yoga, plyo, anything that works, stretching, recovery, you guys, that's an amazing release. It's actually one of my favorite ways to do it. I don't get to do it very often, but whenever I do get a chance to go over and do I love hot yoga, because man, it is just it's a physical release, it's a mental release. I get more into my stretches. I don't get to do as much as I used to, but man, I love it. I absolutely love it. So I really would love to see more people stretching. And we talk so much about the workouts and what the benefits of weightlifting are, and we're going to be building muscle, but at the same time, you guys, we're going to be I just saw a question that I got address in a second. You gotta stretch, okay? Because as we build muscle, we want to keep the muscles stretched out and long and limber. And coming back, just saw something about swapping a workout. No, you can't swap workouts, okay? That's kind of silly. I shouldn't say it's silly because I don't want to call anybody silly. But you guys, again, don't come into this and think that you need to add another workout or additional workouts or something like that. Again, that's not you're not doing yourself or the program or anybody any justice on that one. So no, you're not going to lose your booty gains or anything. If anything, you're going to get more. I promise you. Like, I've been doing this a long time. All right. So that's it. I'm not talking about that part anymore. Okay. Fitness, got it. Rest days, got it. And I think nutrition is the big one. Nutrition and supplementation. We've got a lot of people asking about that. People talking about, actually in the fitness aspect of it, modification. If you need to modify anything, if you're pregnant, then okay, cool. You need to get your doctor's approval or release to work out, and then you can work out, or you can do these exercises, just modify as you progress in your trimesters, right? So you can't obviously lay down as you progress in your second and third trimester, you can't lay flat on your back. So just make sure you understand where the modifications need to happen. If you're postpartum, and people get a lot of questions about diastasis recti and things like that. You guys, look, if you have that stuff, and then do some research and talk to a medical professional about the things you need to avoid, okay? I know some of the things, but if you have these specific things, then you should be doing the research that you need to do to make sure that you are not hurting yourself, okay? It's very important if you do that, especially if it's something that specific. Now, there's certain exercises, yes, in liift4 that you're going to have to, certain core exercises in liift4 you're going to have to avoid, but then look at some of the exercises and you can just do more, right? You can do more of the other ones and you can modify as you need to. So all good on that one. Just do the research, talk to some people, especially if it's that specific, okay? But everything else that you should be good on. Okay, so nutrition, yes, let's talk nutrition. It's just as simple as everything else, I promise you. And Angela says it best. People complain about things being so strict and binding, and then you have a million questions when we're not strict enough. Yeah. So I get it. And look, it's gonna be a mental shift. We're just gonna take some time, and we're gonna get people back into this relaxation mindset, because you guys remember, as I say all the time, this is supposed to enhance your life. It's supposed to make your life better. It's not supposed to stress you out. Fitness and nutrition is not supposed to stress you out. So, all right, so let's talk about the nutrition for a second. It'll take longer than a second. The nutrition aspect of it. The liift4 nutrition plan is seriously only based on how you should be eating. Basic nutrition, okay? Basic nutrition, basic macros, 30% protein, 40% carbs, 30% fats. That is basic nutrition 101, just for how everyone should be eating, just to get the nutrients that you need, the macros that you need, okay? That's it. That's all it is. Now, the success from this comes from the fact of making sure you are getting the calories that your body needs. And calories are not the enemy, guys. It's just making sure you're getting the right amount of calories, and then making sure that you're feeding your body so your body will regenerate and continue to improve. Right? That's the whole point of it. And then the second part that why this works so well is because we're going to cut the crap for 6 days. That's it. Okay. This is how we create consistency and sustainability, as opposed to doing something where you might deprive yourself and then go off the rails at the end, or you might just completely not, or you go after a nutrition program that has you so strict on one thing, and you can't maintain that, because then at the end of it, you're like, well, now what do I do? The whole point of the liift4 nutrition plan is seriously to just create consistent and sustainable eating habits. Okay, that's all it is. And then if we cut the crap for 6 days, you're going to see results. That's that whole 80-20, 90-10, whatever percentage you want to use rule. So, but personally, with the whole 80-20 rule, I don't know what those percentages are, like during the day and during the weekend, like that. But I do know days, 6 days on, 1 day where I get to relax and loosen the reins, the cheat day. We'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, that's it. It's really that it. Now, look, the program is container friendly. That's why there's a page about the containers. It is to be mindset friendly. So, people are saying, like, well, can I use to be mindset? Yes, you can use some of the principles from to be mindset, but you got to start with the liift4 nutrition plan to make sure you're getting the right amount of calories. Okay. There's also an article about it, but it really just comes down to like making sure you're getting the calories you need. All right. So, and it's the same thing with like Fixate and all that other stuff. You can totally use all those principles that you learned, but you got to get into the calorie bracket first. So speaking of calorie brackets, yes, let's talk calorie brackets because you guys, everyone's freaking out about the calorie brackets. So the calorie brackets, yes, when you look at that, and it's just, look, you have to remember, we're just going off of basic general guidelines because we're going for a lot of different people. If you are in a bracket, and again, because most people here are coaches and you're all coaches and you have been doing other programs and you're comparing that bracket to what you're doing in this bracket. So you're freaking out because they're like, oh my God, I ate more in this program than this program. Look at page 6 again in the, I believe that's the printed booklet, and the digital booklet is page 8, where it talks about building serious muscle. Read that paragraph again. There's basically a word missing where we talk about building muscle and maintenance. Okay, if you have less than 5 to 10 pounds lose, guys, don't go into a losing bracket, like a super low bracket. Okay, 5 to 10 pounds is not enough to make, I don't believe, put you into a massive caloric, negative caloric component. Okay, it's not the point of that. So for a lot of people, you're looking at this and and a lot of people are put it in bracket A. And then you're like, well, there's no creatine, there's no this, there's no that, because that's a losing bracket, right? So pop up 2 brackets, guys. If you're an A and you're like, I'm not trying to lose that much weight, then pop up 2 brackets. Look at that paragraph again. It talks about building muscle and maintenance. You guys, that's the same thing. Okay, we're just missing that one word, but we want to build muscle. And if you are freaking out about it and you say bracket C is too much, then go to bracket B. Like, start with that and see how you feel. I promise you, though, as we start to work through this and we start changing your body composition, your muscles start going to overdrive, you are going to seriously be hungry. And everyone's going to be like, oh my God, Joel, I'm so hungry. What do I do? And you know what? I'm going to say, eat. Just eat food. It's that easy. It's that simple. Okay. Add some protein. That's what I always say is add protein. Okay. Eat extra protein. It's going to help you. If you guys are training for something additional, or if you teach group exercise classes, yes, go up a bracket, man. Eat more food. Again, common sense here. You need more calories. Like, remember, your body is like a car. If you want your car to go anywhere, you got to give it fuel. Your body is the exact same way. Okay, you got to give your body the fuel it needs. Otherwise, it's not going to go anywhere. And it's not going to perform. It's not going to do what you want. Yeah, it's pretty much that simple. In terms of timing, timing, when do I eat and do I have to eat before my workout or close or this or that? No, you can do whatever you want. My nutrition timing is quite simple, actually. It's from when I wake up to when I go to sleep. Brandon, we don't have any set schedule. We eat when we're hungry, and we just stay within that particular amount of calories that we're going for throughout the day. As long as you get those calories in the day, you're good. In terms of timing, that's completely up to you. People have asked me, can they stick with time nutrition throughout this program? Have fun if you want to. Just as long as you're getting the calories in it, that is 100%. Up to you on that one. So if you wake up at 4 a.m. and you do your workout at 4:30 a.m., no, you don't have to eat anything. Scientific, do studies show that it's better to have some extra energy in your body before you lift? Absolutely. But is it going to be a detriment to your overall results? Personally, I don't think so. I don't think we have to. I don't think we have to get that specific either. Okay, I don't think we have to. So yeah, okay. I think that's it for the nutrition plan. In terms of the brackets, look through all the program materials again, guys. I know I said it. I know I'm gonna say it a million times. Read through it. There's a vegan plan. I saw some questions about, well, what do we do if we're vegan? There's a vegan plan for you. No, there is not meal plans, suggested meal plan. There is one. There's one like for Plan B that gives you an idea. But you guys, we have beaten up meal plans. Like, look at Fixate, look at 2B Mindset, like use all of those that are already in existence. Okay, we don't need to recreate the wheel on that one, do extra work. This is just meant to really help you get into the right, understand what calories are, and then go and use the assets that we've already created. You know, like seriously use the use the rest of the stuff that already is in existence. Okay, let's see. Let me see what we're talking about here. Anything else? Okay, so cheat day. Cheat day right now is set for Sunday, and it's meant to be on a weekday, or excuse me, a weekend. It's meant to be on a rest day because it's a great time. Because if you're going to do it like on a Sunday, then we're coming back to do the Monday workout, and you have the extra energy, you have the extra calories in your body to use. So the cheat day is not necessary. You don't have to take it. It's completely up to you. And it's not even like a whole day, okay? It's not, we called it a cheat day. But again, remember, we're talking general stuff. We're just saying, look, we're going for the general population to give them this mental release. If anything else, it's more of a mental release, knowing that you can loosen the reins a little bit. You can have your glass of wine, you can have your beer, you can have your burger. That's me, cheeseburger and beer. And just be able to go after that, right? And enjoy that. And then you come back to do it and you feel good, like this whole, you know, because if you guys haven't heard me say it before, you hear me say it, like deprivation, I don't believe in it. Full, like, of just never getting to eat the things that you want, because then that's where we start to see that build up mentally, and just people go off the rails and go crazy. So we want to bring in some flexibility and some realistic expectations when it comes to this, to really allow you to just loosen the reins whenever you want on this one, especially for loosen the reins for that one day. Okay, that's all you got to do. So for the test group purposes, again, as I said this the last video, but let me say this again. We're at 30 minutes. I'm going over my time, so I'm gonna finish this up. Try to stick with the schedule as much as possible. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. If you can't do that, that's fine. Move them around as you need to. Cheat day is going to be on the Sunday. We're going to do it all together. I'll probably even pop on live on a Sunday. We'll have a glass of wine together. We'll cheers a successful week, and we'll come into the next one. I'm going to go through the rest of these questions today and see if there's any particular ones I did not answer. You guys, if I don't comment on it, it means I answered it in the video, or I'm going to say I answered it in the video. And then what I'll do is I will give you guys another opportunity tomorrow to post more questions, and we're gonna just go. This is exactly what this week is for, is to just keep working on questions and keep working on brackets and all these different things to make sure that we are good. So for those of you guys who are watching this, thank you for doing it, and thank you for helping me as well, because I see a lot of times, and what I like about doing the posts as opposed to not always the videos, is the fact that, you know, if you guys heard that answer, then you're popping in and helping me with that too. So thank you so much for doing that. This is why we're a team. This is why you guys are coaches. And this is a great opportunity for you, because remember I said this is going to be a training opportunity. It's a great opportunity for you guys to work and answer questions that you know that people are going to have too. With that said, everybody relax. Let's have some fun. Throw this video to everybody that's already in the group. Make sure they're watching it. We're up to, I think, we're getting close, guys. I think if we have not hit 35,000 yet, we're getting really damn close, and it's exciting. Yeah, we hit over 35,000, yay. So just keep pulling people into this. Let's get ready. Monday, I agree with all of you guys. Monday can't come soon enough, but let's use this week to get the rest of the questions out. I love you guys. Watch this back, share it, all that good stuff, and I will see you Friday morning. Bye.